Hello, all you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. Today we are gonna start a whole new video series. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. So, me and a friend, when we grew up collecting games together, pretty much had it all in one collection. Among picking up games and such, um, I also encountered a few Nintendo Power magazines, which is actually where a bulk of our Nintendo Power collection came from. Um, I picked up a few issues from a shop when they had them in there, and I was pretty much the only one buying the issues, so one day I went into the shop and was like, how much you want for just the rest of the Nintendo Powers here? This was the shop owner's personal collection, so there were no like duplicate issues or anything like that. Um, and yeah, so I literally got like 80 issues of Nintendo Power for $80. So a dollar of an issue. One of the best deals that I came across when picking up for retro gaming type stuff. And yeah, so and then over the years that's kind of built up a little bit more. We do not have every Nintendo Power, but this is gonna give me kind of excuse to kind of look through them and read what is in them. Um, the most of these will be like a first look through because I never personally took the time out to look through them all. And with the introduction laid out, today we will be taking a look at the first issue of Nintendo Power. Alright, all you wonderful people. I actually did try to record this video yesterday from it being posted today, so. And then as I was starting to look through this, the power went out, unfortunately. So yeah. Nintendo Power knocking out my power. That's lovely. As I said, this is the very first issue. It's not in the greatest condition. I was not really shopping for quality. And this first issue is in particularly kind of thick, so fits kind of tightly in the bag. Alright, so we're going to take a nice look at the cover. We got Nintendo Power, then free poster inside, Super Mario 2, 20-page spectacular, Zelda Second Quest, in-depth review, baseball roundup, what could that be, and over 50 pro tips. Here at the bottom, I don't know if I can get a good enough view on the bottom there. Ah, there we go. A source for NES players straight from the pros. So this also, you probably won't be able to see it, but there's like a in pen, like a name and a phone number written on here from the previous owner. On the back you have a bunch of NES kind of advertisements. This book has this magazine has obviously seen better days. But yeah, we are gonna hop right into this. Gonna try to do what I can with the pages. I mean, they're already pretty messed up a bit, but yeah. Trying to get it to where I can easily flip to the next page. Okay. So you got this opening advertisement kind of thing. Try to keep the glare out. Power line to the pros. It's a powerful connection. You got this little welcome kind of memo or note or letter, whatever you want to call it, for the first issue. This is our premiere issue of Nintendo Power, the new bi-monthly magazine. It does not stay bi-monthly though. It eventually goes in to release a magazine every month. Magazine that is going to put more power in the hands of the video game players like you than ever before. Nintendo Power is created by video game experts for video game enthusiasts, with more than 110 pages packed with in-depth tips, tricks, and game reviews on all the best video games you play on your Nintendo Entertainment System. So yeah, it just gives you a little bit about what's in here, what they do. And see, we're going to start out with, on page 6, Super Mario Bros. 2. Then go to the second quest of Zelda. This is the table of contents. And the baseball roundup thing, it looks like it's going to spend a few pages going over maybe reviews of different baseball games that are out there. Because it has a little thing for RBI baseball and bases loaded and Major League Baseball. Counselor's Corner, or Counselors. Howard and Nestor, not fully sure what that was. I think that could be a comic. And you got, by the way, this is the 1988 July-August issue, so yeah, this did come out in 1988. See if I can get a good look at the spine. Maybe. July-August 1988. So yeah, I'll have to make sure not to get that there. But jumping right into it, we got this excellent, kind of spread art for Super Mario Brothers 2. I'd like to get a better look at that if I can. But yeah, then you got Wart here. So yeah, at the bottom it says choose one of these 4 characters: Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess. Guess she was not known as Princess Peach yet. Also, the artwork for them right here is a little bit weird. But in general, Super Mario Bros. 2 is weird as far as the Mario games goes now. This tells a little bit of a story right here. It all started late one night when our hero Mario had a very strange dream. In his dream, he climbed up a long, winding stairway leading to a door. When he opened up the door, he saw a world unlike anything he had ever seen before. As he peered into the wondrous world, he suddenly heard someone say in a faint and distant voice, "Welcome to the world of dreams, the land of Subcon. We have been waiting for you, Mario. We want you and your friends to fight against the evil ruler, Wart, and bring peace back to the world of dreams." But yeah. So then we pretty much get a very kind of like by the numbers manual. Like this is the kind of thing in the manual where it's telling you like how to play and stuff. Um, you got um, it's telling you how to like do a super jump. Like you gotta squat down and then jump to get maybe to do the power squat jump, I guess is what they call it. Um, but yeah, it's just right now it's just showing pretty much just very kind of manual kind of stuff, instruction manual. Though, now we're getting into a little bit more interesting things where you got a little bestiary here. Um, and also you got this page has like all the items and stuff, so yeah, that's where this starts to get into a little bit more strategy guide territory. Then you got this awesome artwork. I think, yeah, we should appreciate the kind of unique artwork they put into this. I haven't personally seen this artwork anywhere else. I'm sure it's online somewhere, but it's not like I was actively searching for it either. You have Mario, you have Luigi, you have Princess, and you have Toad, among other things. So now, let's see here. So yes, now it's starting to show the level map a bit. This is where you drop down at the very start, then you go into this, go along this side. Pretty sure where you enter there, it ends up being in here, I believe. So they got it all mapped out, and then you eventually will climb up the vine there and end up here to move up, 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 then come up right here and then go face Birdo, and then enter, or there is a secret door on the other side. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, so I won't go too in depth with each level, but then you have World 1, 2, as that shows up there in the corner, or 1-2. Then you get World 1-3. Then 2-1. So yeah, if I was gonna go into talking about Super Mario Brothers 2, yes, I would look at every page in depth. 2 is particularly an interesting memory for me, as I cannot forget the whole inside here where you have to keep digging down in the sand to get to the door at the bottom. That's a very specific memory. Eventually you have to do it and then get a key. So, interesting. They did not cover the entire game though. They only went to 2-3. So, if you wanted more, then you had better call up the Nintendo Power line to get help past 2-3. Now we got Zelda. The second quest begins. How to enter another world. If you have successfully fought your way through the game but accidentally erased your name, enter Zelda when you register. It will start your second adventure right away. So yes, if you name yourself Zelda in the original Legend of Zelda, you will begin in the world where the layout for the dungeons and stuff is done for the second quest. Interesting. It has a little story blurb at the bottom here, right there. Says what's different from the first quest. The structure of the second quest is almost the same as the first quest, except for 3 geographical features. But you still have to think over your strategy, because things like hidden caves in the second quest are located in different places. If you want to know the location of things in detail, check the attached map. So yes, I believe there would normally be an attached map on here, but like I said, this magazine has been through some things even before I got my hands on it, so there was no poster. It does show you how to go through level 1 and level 2. I should clarify these are specifically like Dungeon 1, Dungeon 2, Dungeon 3. Pretty much just maps out each and every room and the way you need to go. Level 4, or Dungeon 4. Dungeon 5, which is funny enough, in a 2. Almost called it a 5, but no. Dungeon 6. Again, this is all like Zelda second quest stuff. Then you got Dungeon 7, which is... They don't have the map for Dungeon 7 or 8. They have a little bit of tips, but they aren't going to give you the full meal course. They are going to make you, if you need help, you need to call that Nintendo Power hotline number. They're not going to give you the full game. Of course not. Anyway, there's also Dungeon 9, which again, they did not map out. Alright. Then it has, and now a new adventure begins. If you beat Zelda 1, and then you beat the second quest in Zelda 1, they definitely want you to run out and buy Zelda 2, the Adventures of Link. Try to get I do have a map. Well, sort of ish. The map is sort of in here. It normally folds out into 3s, so we are missing a third part to the map. Yeah, we're missing the entire right side. Otherwise, yes, this would be a perfect like layout of where all the dungeons are on the map. So yeah, that's what was missing is, fortunately, that is not that well. So yeah, like I said, so I guess I have like half a poster. Baseball Roundup. Bases loaded, Major League Baseball, and RBI. What is this gonna be? Try to get this back in there. Sorry, trying to get this map to where it's not. How can I make this? Okay. Then let's get right into this. Sort of-ish. Come on. Okay. So we got... It's general info on bases loaded and RBI baseball. I am not the... Oh, and also Major League Baseball down here. So, I'm not the biggest sports person when it comes to sports games. Awesome graphics. This... Gotta say, at the time, that is pretty good sprite work for bases loaded. A lot better sprite work than on the other two games. But yeah, it gives you a little bit of info on the three games. Team management, pitcher's mound. You just get quite a few tips on these three games. Just kind of goes over some different styles of pitching and other things. Batter's box, bottom of the ninth. So just it's another like way that they're giving you tips for these specific games. Play ball. Home run for batter number 4. In the bottom of the ninth, you get a home run and come from behind to win the game. Home team fireworks fill the sky. I guess that's what that image is supposed to be. Not really a lot of fireworks. Okay, Counselor's Corner. Okay, I'll read a few of these. Ghost and Goblins. We're reading this first one thing. Yes, and perhaps I have Ghost and Goblins to look forward to in my future. Granted, that's my own doing, but yeah. Is Ghost and Goblin... Or, sorry. In Ghost and Goblins, is there a stage select? Also, how do I beat the Red Devil? Let's start with the stage select question. Hold the control pad right and push the B button 3 times. Then press up and release. Next, push B 3 times, push left, release, and then B 3 times again, push down, release, and press B 3 more times, then press start, select the A button or B button at the same. Select the A button or B button at the same time and press start once again. Now you're on the right track. Next is the oh wow. Is that really how you do stage select? I don't know. But okay. Next is strategy to fend off the red devil. When you find a red devil at the right side of the screen, throw a spear at him and quickly run back to the left. If he does not follow after you, then your strategy will be a big success. The next time you move to the right, the devil won't appear. Okay. I still don't know about that stage select code, but okay. Ring King. Never heard of that game. While I'm playing Ring King, sometimes the letter P appears in the ring. What does that mean? What does it mean? When the letter P appears, you're in luck. Protect yourself from your opponent's punches and go grab the P immediately. Whether you actually win the match or not, your power points will go up by 1 after the match if you manage to get the letter. Interesting. And we have a question for Metroid. In Metroid, I have a hard time finding the power-up items. I usually get wiped out before I can find them. Can you help? And boy oh boy did they kinda help out a bit. Of course, it depends upon whether you are in the game. It depends upon where you are in the game. Let's look at Norfair, which we get a lot of questions about. A look at the map below will show you clearly how to find the objects you want in that area. Can you find your way to the place where the energy tank and missile are located by yourself? At a glance, you'll think that it's impossible to get through, but there is a way. So, at the top here, you have your 3 items: Long Beam, Vario Suit, and Bomb, all located in the pinpoints that are kind of on the map. See the little red line indicating. Same with these. They're all indicated and they got them all kind of mapped out. So then we have more like Super Mario Brothers, Kid Icarus, Ryguard, Castlevania, Ikari Warriors. I'll do one more for basically the most popular game on this system, Super Mario Brothers. Are there really unlimited 1-ups? Plus, can you tell me how to get the fireworks and what they mean? First, let's talk about the unlimited 1-up question. When a Koopa Troopa is coming down the steps as shown in the photo, this photo, so as they're walking down the steps to you, yes, jump on the left side of his shell, watch your timing. The Koopa Troopa then goes back and forth between Mario and the steps. By use of this continuing 1-up technique, Mario's 1-ups increase by more and more. You got it. The secret to getting the fireworks is in the last digit of the timer. If you hit the pull when the number ends in 1, 3, or 6, the fireworks will go off 1, 3, or 6 times. Since each explosion fireworks is worth 500 points, time your jump accordingly for maximum points. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Then, what is next? Okay, yes. Oh. we got a little bit more of Counselor's Corner. Counselor's Corner. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I've had several bouts with Tyson. However, I have never beaten him. Please help. I want to win the dream bout. You can help yourself out a great deal by knocking out Tyson's ability to use his dynamite punch. Just don't let him land one in the first minute and a half of the round. Then start landing as many strategic counter blows as you can to wear him down and gradually earn points towards your victory. The decision is yours once you hit 5,000 points. So, if you can hang in there and get up to at least 5,000 points, then you will be automatically declared the winner of the bout. Okay. Interesting. Then we got the Howard and Nestor comic, which I believe Nestor also had a themed bowling game after him on the Virtual Boy. Nestor's Funky Bowling. Then we got classified information. Okay. Something for ice hockey. And we got something for Rad Racer. Athena. Contra. Start your game with over 30 extra men with this extra life command. So the Konami code. Is it gonna actually tell me what the Konami code is? Oh wait, up here maybe? So, when the title screen appears, press the control pad up twice. So up, down, left, right, BA. Then lastly, press start. So yeah, the Konami code. Are you looking to... I'm reading the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out thing, which is right here. Are you looking to pick a fight? Enter the passkey and command shown above and you'll discover another world circuit. You'll wind up in a whole new ring and earn the title all over again. Can Little Mac take this level of punishment? I'm not really sure what another world circuit is. Then we have more Ring King. So we got quite a bit of boxing representation in this magazine. Ninja Kid, never heard of that game either. Zanak, I guess. Looks like a vertical bullet hell type flying game. Alright, now we got some Double Dragon. Tells you about the different modes for 1 player, 2 player. And yeah. Interesting. I think Mode A is the basic game and Mode B might be like a little versus thing. Not fully sure on that. Then you got Mission 1 and Mission 2. I never actually played through Double Dragon. I only played quite a bit of Double Dragon 2 from the three-way stop episode. Mission 3. Looks like we got a little bit of boss or enemy artwork here. Mission 4. That's kind of cool silhouette there. Aha, Gauntlet. An arcade game I tend to come back to every now and then. Thor the Warrior. Thyra the Valkyrie, I think. Merlin the Wizard. Questor the Elf. Okay. Experience the ultimate fantasy that is Gauntlet. And you got quite a... Gauntlet has 100 rooms to explore, so it has 100 levels. Okay. So I played Gauntlet. I had it on the Xbox 360 marketplace or Xbox 360 arcade thing. I played and beat it. Like, I think I played through all the rooms on there. Like, one night, me and a friend just blew through it all. It was quite a moment. What do we got here? Contra? Haven't really ever played Contra either. I hear great things about it though. So we got Zone 1, the jungle, which it gives you a little bit of overview of it. Goes from, well, that's because the second part, I guess technically Zone 2 is inside the kind of 3D area kind of space. I don't know how well you guys are able to really make out what is being shown, but hopefully being full screen you can kind of see what's going on where. And you got Zone 3, the waterfall, which you can see stuff start to connect and then go up. Can't say exactly how that shows. Then they cut you off there, and again, it just kind of teases you. It's not a full-on strategy guide for every single level. But we got NES game shows, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy! I'm more of a Wheel of Fortune fan myself, just because typically I can never think of the answers fast enough in Jeopardy! So you also got like a little Nestor art there at the bottom. Video shorts. Don't know specifically what this section is. The Now Playing section of Nintendo Power features every single new released video game now available or coming by the next issue for your NES. You've been reading out in-depth reviews of Double Dragon, Contra, Gauntlet, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy! Now you can look at the video short section of the magazine. Here you can take a peek at the long list of titles chosen for challenge, fun, and excitement by our Nintendo Power magazine editor. These games are the hottest out there. You'll see a lot of your favorite arcade video games in the reviews, as well as other hot favorites, including spy, fantasy, and science fiction games. So, either already released or will be released by next issue, we have Legendary Wings. I've actually seen that game come up in like some of the mystery unboxing games. It's like a vertical flying shooter kind of, or it has both vertical and side-scrolling, like a shooting game. Iron Tank, Gunsmoke. So two of these games are being released by Capcom. Iron Tank is coming from SNK. Rambo coming from Acclaim. Ho ho ho! We have Dragon Power, also known as Dragon Ball in Japan, but for some reason we called it Dragon Power here. So yeah, and that's by Bandai, obviously. Metal Gear from Ultra Software. That's quite a original video game developer name. Bionic Commando, another Capcom game. City Connection by Jaleco. Career Warriors 2 Victory Road from SNK. Star Force by Tecmo. Freedom Force by Sunsoft. Then we have a section of the magazine called Pack Watch, a look into the future of NES game packs. Keep an eye on Pack Watch. We'll give you a glimpse into the future with all the hottest news about what's coming next for the NES. So this is probably like a I don't know how far into the future, but probably a first taste on games that they know will be coming out. Which, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. 1943. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. They already advertised that once. Jackal, World Games, RoboCop, Blaster Master. That's a good one. Marble Madness. That's quite fun. I hear Life Force is a good bullet hell kind of game. Simon's Quest. They don't say Castlevania 2, but that is definitely Castlevania 2. Nintendo Power Players Poll. Over 60. Just fill out our Players Poll survey and... Oh, this is the actual survey. Unfortunately, that address probably does not exist anymore. Interesting. It's always, there's quite a few little interesting artwork going on here. Okay. Cool that has not been torn out or used yet. Then we have NES Journal. we're into the NES pipeline on what's happening around the world. World news. Oh my gosh. Well, isn't that something too? So, Japanese players waiting in line to buy Dragon Quest III. I'll just zoom in on that if you can really see it. It's kind of hard. That is interesting that be a part of the world news. But yes, I have heard that they had to start releasing Dragon Quest games on the weekend because apparently for Dragon Quest 3 people were calling out for or skipping school and skipping work to go out and buy this Dragon Quest 3 game over in Japan, and yeah. So yeah, that, from what I hear, is interesting story. Then we have a little movie section. Pee-wee's Big Top, 8 Men Out. Oh. Wasn't there? Oh. Vibes. And that was a yawn. Mailbox. So let's see here. Games. Dear Nintendo, I've read the Howard Phillips has. I've read that Howard Phillips has close to 300 games for the NES. I would like to know if it is possible for you to send me some of the names of the games he has. Also, are they ever going to be made available for the public? Oh, I almost forgot. Could you tell me the exact name of the theme song of Spy Hunter? Be patient. There are already over 100 games available for the NES. The best of what Howard reviews will surely make it to the stores. By the way, the music from Spy Hunter is the theme from Peter Gunn. Okay, so yeah, they have like a little mail where people can mail in questions and they will answer it. Let's see. Trying to see. Oh. Okay. Dear Nintendo, Metroid has to be one of the best games ever made, at least the most challenging. Anyone who plays this game cannot say it's easy. You really have to use your mind for this game. The thing that makes the game so popular are the graphics, sound, the challenge, and the enemies. Sooner or later you will figure out the secret passageways. There are a lot. You must go back and read the instructions to get more clues. If you don't want to get lost in this planet, you must make maps. Another great thing is that you do not get many free weapons. You have to earn them. It is not easy to find them all. There are a lot of secrets. If you have this game or are going to get it, you will enjoy it for a long, long time. Keep making more games like this. A lot of players share your sentiments about Metroid. There are many secrets yet to be discovered, so if you find any new ones, be sure to let us know about them. Yeah. So, On a side note, since this got brought up, obviously, I have went back and tried to play the original Metroid. It's definitely been more perfected with the later games. Um, Sadly, the original Metroid, it did not age as well as the sequels. So it's good that they remade it with Metroid Zero, though. NES Achievers. So, this is basically people that send in their high scores, and I guess the ones that got the highest scores get put at the top. Or how fast they play through a level, like Excite Bike on a specific track. Interesting. Then you got Video Spotlight, events with readers. So this is interesting. I think rather than this being letters, I think this is more or less just like fans sending in their stories or something and it being posted. Okay, here we go. So we obviously we now have like top games out right now at this period, which would have been July to August 1988. So top 30. Number 1, The Legend of Zelda. I imagine that is not surprising anyone being at number 1. Number 2, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Number 3, Metroid. Number 4, Super Mario Brothers. Number 5, Kid Icarus. Number 6, RC Pro-Am. Number 7, Ice Hockey. Number 8, Rad Racer. Number 9, Top Gun. Number 10, Double Dribble. So, I would say up to about number 6. Then anything past 6, it does not make much sense to me. Like, I was gonna say, yeah, all these games, yeah, they're kind of worth playing, picking up, but no. If anything, yeah, they're kind of all around. Like, even past 10, 11, Pro Wrestling. Number 12. What is Castlevania doing at number 12? Goonies 2. Kung Fu at 14. Wizards and Warriors at 15. Excite Bike at 18. Contra at 22. Wow. But yeah, I imagine that's going to change over the issues as we see them. Then we have players' picks, which is this first column, which I have to kind of scoot this up a bit. So yeah, this is, again, this is more or less the players' picks. Then you got your pro picks, and then you got dealers' picks. So, interesting. Then we got next issue, Nintendo Power, coming up next in the September-October issue of Nintendo Power, Simon's Quest. 14 pages of in-depth playing tips on the horrifying sequel to Castlevania. Oh ho ho. If only you knew. More horrifying sequel than you even know what you're saying. Bayou Billy. Get the lowdown on a great new game from Konami. Bionic Commando. Get all the inside action and super poster on this hot release. Dear player, we hope you enjoyed reading the first issue of Nintendo Power as much as we enjoyed making it. We spent many hours doing research, playing games, in order to bring you the most complete reviews, the best tricks, and the raddest reading ever. I even jetted to Japan for a week to work with our Nintendo Power staff over there. You try to explain Wheel of Fortune to someone who doesn't speak English. It was great to make new friends and to meet some pretty hot game players too. Okay, that's a little weird, but okay. Maybe we'll even profile a few of them in the future issues. Nintendo Power will come out every other month, and we want to provide you the very best in video journalism. We've discontinued the fan club news so that we can devote all our energy into making Nintendo Power the best magazine you could ever subscribe to. What could be more fun? So, if you have an opinion about something or a hot tip you want to share, we'd like to hear about it. See you in September. Then you got a little subscription, which does that say how much it costs? Yes, I want to subscribe to Nintendo Power for the special introductory rate of $15. I'll save $6 off the cover price. And send my free full-color poster-sized Nintendo Insider Calendar. Offer expires September 30th, 1988. So I might be a little bit past the expiration date. And you got more advertisements. And that is the Nintendo. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that little look into the Nintendo Power. Hopefully, if you enjoyed it, leave a comment below if anything that I looked through stuck out to you. I'd like to do more of this for you. I do have plenty of Nintendo Powers to flip through. So yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one.